So now we're firing on all barrels. Everything. Oh, and I should join. Oh. Da-da-da-da-da. Desert City this evening. All right, just letting a friend know. That means I should join the voice chat and say streaming on Twitch and YouTube, which is true. So I'm now on my laptop. I need to have the screensaver turned off, Discord visible, and Twitch and YouTube, which are all visible. And then I will just do what I usually do. Okay, streaming. Let's make a desert city. Okay, that's happening here. Then we do this. Oh, it's remembered finally. I don't need to paste that in every time. That's what they call progress. All right, so today, while nobody's on, I'm going to think about doing things which would maybe mess up multiplayer. So, can we move the graveyard? The graveyard consists of this and this. The location of this is actually a bit flexible. Can we move this over here? And I think I can move it here and move the dog out. So let's just try that. Because the dog doesn't really matter where it is, because the way to get into the dog is to jump into the mouth. So it's, yeah. Pleasingly, just like no trouble. Dang it. Oh, it's not all gone. Aha. Okay. So there we go. That's the dog. Dog is there. Ah, cool. Great escaper. This may also want to go, but let's just get the doggo over first. Yeah. Dog fits pretty well here. It does let you get access to some things, but nothing stick. Also, it looks like something didn't move. There was a star here. It didn't get moved. Wait. I go back here. We have the star. I think I need to, I'm just going to clear off the terrain. Then move you over. Or maybe over here would be better still. There's just a bit more space over here. Just, oh, just thinking. Yeah, I think moving over here is better. There isn't much going on here. So just putting the dog there makes a lot of sense. Which way is it best for the dog to be facing? This way? Yeah. Well, huh. Or are you more likely to coming to the dog over here. Yeah, I think actually over there is probably better. We're facing this? Oh, yeah. Can you go all the way over here? No, but you can't just go here. I'll put you over here. Doing all of these expensive operations while I can. I still have this here. Cool. Um, is this obviously a lizard doggo still? Not really, but maybe somebody will get it. Okay, so this is now empty. So I want to move the trash site off as well. So I'll go up. If I hide the dump, okay. Everything from the dump has been correctly removed. I just want to move you out of the way. You will find a way back eventually, but I want to see. What do I want to see? I mean, I can't fit the church. That's the great. Hey Zach, how's it going? I'm trying. I'm trying to put the graveyard here. Um, on the other hand, if this is in a group, I think I have to give the graveyard priority over this. I think I have to. Don't do it. Don't do it lightly. Well, let's just put the graveyard in its own thing first. Let's see how it goes. Assign this back to the city. What's the deal with the teepee and the horse? I mean, it's a Western thing. Yes, it's part of the Western thing. You know, Indians and stuff. Uh, yeah. And I was thinking I could move these here, but if you this relies on you not falling from above. And these are built. The houses are the most movable, except for the fact that they're tied up with falling from the nose of the snowman. So, yeah, there's various things. Now I could flip this, but I don't know what that would get me. They're a bit more flexible, right? But let's see. Hide the graveyard. Yeah, I meant the location specifically. The main thing that is that's tying them to this location is that there's it has to be somewhere that you can't fall from above. That's the main thing. But around here, there's not really much western area. Um, yeah, so I can't put them here, or really here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that was bad. Graveyard needs these to be part. Made the graveyard. Good, I'm not missing anything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't consider falling down onto the stairs from the highway. Wait. How about I save the map first? There we go. Then we try this. It fits pretty well. We don't have the origin point, which is unfortunate. It does weirdly look like it's part of this, but it's not. Did you have to do this much reshuffling for Oeuf City? Oh, there was lots of reshuffling for Oeuf City. No, wait, actually, okay, it wasn't possible for Oeuf City because in Oeuf City all the blocks were different sizes. There was a bit of it. No, actually, no, there was a fair bit of it, but it wasn't as easy because the blocks were all different sizes. But it did happen, actually, a bunch, for sure. Or honestly, having the graveyard be right at the edge of town makes some sense as well. So maybe I'll just leave everything. Or having the dump here would also make sense. Having the dump here, I think, would be very nice. Because the dump is like half width and this is full width, so. It's disrespectful of the idea of the origin point, but I think we have to just abandon the origin point. I don't want to let that dictate where things can be. And I know the solution is just to take and move everything. Oh, wait, this Matchkas wasn't the origin. The origin is a Doom Kitty thing. I'm still not sure about. I'm still not sure about this. I was trying to do it this morning and I couldn't do it consistently, and it still feels weird that there's two pyramids with nothing. Because when I came down here, I was exploring all the pyramids and a bit confused. Though partially, I think when Machka made this, there was the idea that you would decorate the other pyramids. So I'm just a bit confused. Like I feel like the best format here would be to have 1 star in each of the pyramids. And right now there's no stars. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Uh, I don't want to try it right now. I don't want to try and fail to do a level more than once a day. um, so. And I guess one of the other things was, so I was feeling that there was stuff missing here, and generally feeling that it's better to spend time upstairs than downstairs. So I was like, okay, I'll close it up, and if somebody wants to do something with it, then that's fine. But it turns out the thing was to make it the same as it was. Yeah, let's see. The So this is actually quite flexible. You'll see that the corridor here is just long, so I can pull all this back to center this a bit more, and that's fine. That's actually pretty easy. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't let a running. Okay, so I could just copy and move everything. Right, I could just move everything so that the origin point was here, but then that would potentially mess up some of the tighter levels, so I shouldn't do that. What other not stupid things could I do? So, all right, we could have the wall just collapsed, but the origin point thing has a normally has a shape. Here, you can technically fall down and get in there, but if I move this over, then you can get to it from here. So this also isn't great. I thought it would be like, okay, if I had this flipped and I could have this over here reasonably easily. So then there would be a tower over here, and that's a little bit more tricky to get to. The camels and stuff can be moved around anywhere else. I'm kind of inclined to leave it how it was. Like it's not problems aren't getting solved. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is the last version of 21 that I had. Ah, this was already with multiple layers. Was this already with the dog moved? Yes, this is already with the dog moved. Um, we can leave with a single layer. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's not working. So I'm feeling like leaving it a little bit mixed up. Though the suggestions have the church, the graveyard behind the church, very sensible. Um, but when I try to do that, then I move that, and then I have this tower here, which I can put here, but then we shortcuts, it's easy to jump down on it. If I put it over here, then I have to move these horses somewhere. Um, I don't have to, I could just remove them, but that's also a bit mean. Um, yeah, I could put them back here a little bit. Um, I'm trying to keep everything flush with the road where possible, right? Not getting too far into the wilderness. Even this is almost breaking the rule. Yeah, I'm decreasing the wall height on this. Actually, Oeuf Country made me really think a lot more about this, of just it being useful to have low walls. Like one height walls are, just from visibility points of view, way better than high height walls. Horses and teepee near the water tower entrance. Now you remember which one is the water tower. Um, but the teepee thing is Western themed, so having it near the water tower doesn't make a lot of sense. Right, but you could. It's true. Well, I mean, this is more of an Oasis style thing, though, which I don't associate with the setting. So, where else is there? So everything is in principle interchangeable. I mean, there is a lot of just space here. It's being unused. Here, maybe. There's not really anything going on there. The graveyard could, well, the graveyard needs an outlet, but the outlet is quite flexible. So I could also have the outlet like be here potentially. Be a bit far away though. I'm so happy I haven't updated the mini map in a while. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this being here for now. I'm going to make some adjustments. Okay. What's happening here? Ah, there's a stupid hitbox. Maybe two birds with one stone, cram something in one of those underground pyramids. Um, uh, I don't know what there is to cram into the underground pyramid. Um, like I don't. I'm trying to avoid putting stuff underground myself right now. Um, so yeah. See. What happened to the star that should have been up here? I never got around to it. Something like this. And then here, I just had to connect these two together. I almost forgot that I made. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Maybe any port in a storm, right? Oh yeah. Well, this isn't a storm, right? It's just there's suggestions, and I can't find a good way to resolve them, so I'm availing myself of my good friend, the status quo. The absence of anything else that I find very compelling. Yeah, I'd forgotten about this thing of having little challenges at the end of every road. Doesn't get in the way here, I hope. If it does, I can just... No, I think it does. I'm going to have to do this in the other direction. Oh, does that solve the problem, though? Probably. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. That done. I could have something go down here just as a treat. Having stuff go up is the fun bit. Like, or maybe it's just what gives. So with Oeuf City, what gives a sense of fullness is at the end of every road we put a building. Here we don't, but that's not necessarily bad, right? It gives you the sense of opening out into the wilderness. So we don't need to make it really busy because it just, feels a bit open. It's nice. No train station. Just seemed like a little bit of a mission. Files. I don't know how anything gets made on Windows. Oh, I'm not sure how long you'll be able to probably be for another hour. I'll be around. Be around for the long all this evening. No worries. Okay. Here. All right. I know the theme of this was more specifically diagonal pyramids, but this is funny, right? Maybe not even put you outside for a second. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Right, and then under these I'll hide another one. Ow. Power of I don't even know if this will be possible, but let's see. Can we go smaller than this? I don't think so. And I don't want to get trapped making a giant underworld. They deleted some blocks here. Just the fact that this was empty. Maybe there's a way I can make this look nicer. Was. Ah, yes, you can't really see it very clearly. Great. Could I hide this even more? I don't think so. I think that's better. One thing that we do know is we know what side we're going to be falling in here from, so we can decide. Ah, so that means it should actually be this one. I might put lava here rather than open it up to the nothingness.
Oeuf.
But you could already see the lava. Maybe we want to have it just a little bit concealed. But if I conceal it like this, then you'll be able to get trapped. If I conceal it like this, then it's fine. All right. See what this is like. Into a star. Star gone. Oh, deleted the star. Oh, did I just crash the game? This is new. Exciting. Maybe just temporarily. Oh, it's this bloody level that keeps like getting longer every time I save it. I may want to rename the. It's enough to crunch it. I have it fixed in the beta branch. Um, okay. Great Pyramid. It's somewhere here. Oh, it's here. Oh, I'd already collected it, right? So, sure. We definitely die when we get it. Renaming the star? Oh no, it's staying as the Great Pyramid. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try and get down to that floor then. See right now, actually, I'm not sure what I've been doing, which is I can even disconnect it from the computer now. This. Oh god, I can't do it. You also can't really see it. If I bring it closer. This is impossibly hard. Anyway, it's puzzle script. Surprisingly snappy. I wasn't expecting it to be as fast as it is, but it is fast. So that's nice. How do I turn this off? Oh, it doesn't have a power switch. Right, it doesn't have a power switch. Well, I guess I'm just going to unplug the battery then. Doesn't have a power source. Renaming the star as a mission. No, I'm not renaming it. I have it fixed. I've been slow about. Like it's very slow now though, so I should fix it. I should just delete it. I can revive the names later. Truvete knows these ones. Um, update later. Oh, I don't think this was corrupt. I think I need to set that myself. Now, great, I can open up the stars menu. Okay. So, no, if there's certain characters, it's just like a ASCII encoding style bug where if you use non if you use weird characters, I think some Chinese characters as well, they just get encoded wrong, and every time you load it up, extra junk characters get added. And it's fixed in the beta. So, and there's a way to like de-junk it very easily. What else is there to do here? What else is there any moving around that I might want to do while it's empty? So, I can show you the other thing. Documents. Documents. No, not that game. This was working better, but still very slow. The build. These are all from last night. These are all from last night. Other folder has them more recent. Maybe here? I need the GBA files. I just don't know where they are. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Um, Here's a Sokoban. Oh, I meant to turn off the sound. It's basically working. Good evening. Oh, sorry. Sorry, thank you. Um, uh, so we have this on a Game Boy emulator. Good evening, Trizalo. There we go. I was surprised that so this is Game Boy Advanced, which I guess is under 100 meg. GBA, what's the Game Boy Advance clock speed? 16 millihertz. 16 megahertz. So that's not bad, right? But on the SMT, which is SMT32, it's much better. The port was made. I supervised. You know how coding works nowadays. It's a work in progress. Um, but yeah, it seems to reasonably work. What's the more challenging one? The most challenging one would be Terry's one, which I was just playing on this device, which is called. What's it called? Terry's one. Drop something? Collapse. Do we have collapse here? Yes. All right. So this is really time. Yeah. I think that's a bug that the smoke cloud isn't disappearing. Yeah, it's a bug. My old Snakebird port. I mean, everything. Puzzle script is very legacy friendly. Oh god. Eh. Um. Homebrew puzzle script on GBA. Yes. Here you can. It's a little. Oh god, you can just fly. You can do whatever you like. Okay. This is a very slow pod test level. Lollyban. Anyway, yeah, basically works. It's cute. But the actual thing that I'm working on is this one here, the handheld one. So the next step is now that this is working, the next step is to do um the controller bit. So whatever this bit is. But because can I show it up here? LCD wiki. I think I have it here. This is the one that I have. Oh, actually, something. If you look at the port distribution, happening here. So that's maybe it was just saving. Um, the the data sheets. The touch screen is taking like almost all the IO ports are taken for audio and touch and LCD. So we have like 10 buttons and there's not enough IO ports. Then you have to do the sequencing thing, which I don't have any really experience with, but my understanding is it's not that bad. um, what's the name of the chip we're using for it? GPIO expander. How to use this? The ah, where is this? There's a breakout board version of it. I thought I got a big version. I ordered like this one, but it turns out I could have ordered the breadboard version. I could have ordered this one, which would have been cute. Single one is 9. Yeah, I don't want it that much. Is sequence polling button in sequence like a serial port? Maybe. Yes. Let's see. I'll just let's see. Um yeah, there's different versions. These are very expensive because this is like retro stuff now. I don't want to send things. I just want to receive things. Oh, okay, it's binary. Maybe I think it's just doing binary encoding. Wait, is that possible? No, we're doing a begin transmission, end transmission. So yeah, it does. Is there no better way to do this? Feels like the sort of thing where you don't need simultaneous inputs. It's true. Okay, if we don't need, well, it's true we don't need simultaneous inputs. Though it isn't okay. Puzzle script does kind of respond if you press two bump and right at the same time. It should alternate between them, so it kind of does support simultaneous input actually. Uh, but we don't need to. Maybe you don't need to do that for handheld. And then, but I guess then that does need this kind of device. Now let's turn the tables and look at them as digital inputs. You request bytes of data. Is that a buffer? Have you tried crank input like the playdate? Um, you can just encode the last button. For most, I don't know. How many do I have again? So we have one, two, three, four. We only have four. Very annoying. So we could get more. Like the touchscreen, I don't need. I would very happily just get one of these without a touchscreen. But I think, even though this is two cards, this one, I think it's still basically the same. How do I compare the two? This is new. Okay, so there are some new things, but the inputs are the same. So it just doesn't give you the this is the capacitive touch thing. We just don't have that. Can you just not connect the touchscreen pins? I think if I mean, this is all it comes as the same board. So if I didn't, then I just don't think they're exposed anywhere obvious. It's all very tightly packed. So yeah, this is a variant of the. Oh wait, these must be the pins. Um, rest int. Let me see. Oh, this we can see this here. These are labeled. Um, okay, maybe you can't really see them, but I see them. And if we look here at the touch screen, bus data reset. The reset ground ints SDA SCL. That must be the clock and data. Serial clock, serial data. So if this is disconnected, which I could do, oh man, it's just getting very messy then though. Um, I would rather have something just very standard that I could hook this up to, like a circuit board that just has the extra chip. I think that would just be easier. Technically, no, it's not even half. Yeah, I think the lowest level we have is fine. Um, okay, let's keep things above ground. Ground. Still empty. This area is still mysterious here. I do like Doomkitty adding this here, just to show that this is. I alternated this to make it more like the thing. Extra chip and 4 pins should be enough, I think. Yeah, no, it's definitely enough. It's just that I don't know how to, I haven't used that chip before, the whatever sequencing chip. It should absolutely be enough. And yeah, I was surprised. Like I was using a much more powerful chip to do like the P4, and this is the S3, so this is the prequel to it, and it's about half as fast, and it doesn't have as much memory. It has about half the memory. What that prevents me from doing, it seems, is running the compiler, but I can still do the games. I don't know if it should stop the compiler though. It should still be. I could probably still do the compiling. But I think maybe my compiler is a bit lazy with strings and just has strings everywhere. Now I'm feeling inspired to make an Oeuf PCBA. PCBA. Knowing that you're a hardware pro. Oh, you got this confused here. Secret untented via routes, heatsink hopping, split level mezzanine connectors. All right. Spectre of Starman. I take it you mean compiling puzzle scripts JS engine into something compatible with a chip. There's a separate C++ executor. And that's what I was talking about. Separate C++ port of the engine now that's quite fast. So that there's two C++ versions. There's a C++ interpreter, and then there's something that the C++ code generator. And right now, these are still running the interpreter, but it might be worth getting the code generator. The main problem is some games explode and become like 100 megabyte files. Uh, so, yeah, to be careful. Not as much as they used to, but yeah. It might be worth it for the snappiness, but we'll see. things here. I'll try and put a little platforming challenge here. Too high? Probably. What do we think? Can we do this? Find out. What language does code generator generate for? It generates C++ code, I think. So there's also a code generator in the JavaScript version that generates JavaScript. Okay, that's actually working out okay. This to be assembly. Yeah, how's your day been, Terzalo? I think I'm just repeating the same thing over and over again, so we don't want to let this go on for too long. Went by pretty fast. Good. Really difficult for me to see going on here. Alright, this is hard. I feel bad about having such a tall hop as the first jump. Okay, let's give ourselves a run up. Alright, giving ourselves a run up, it's fine. No, Steven, this is really mean. Shouldn't be that bad though. What am I saying? You can't even rescue yourself. I think this is very mean. If the next one is the final one, then it's maybe okay. Right. So short and sweet. Which I mean, yeah, it's pretty difficult. Okay. You do well insofar as you manage to ignore completely the slope. You just go for the if there weren't two nasty jumps in a row, it would be okay. So I think if I move the first one, if I move the first floating piece so that it's easier to line up with it, I think it might be okay. Maybe? By which I mean if I move it over, I just move it like this. I think that's actually fair. Yeah, you've more traction on the edges because the edges aren't sloped. If it's a texture on the edge, then it's not like I'm on a slope. I'm on a 40. All right. If you're on this edge, you're on a 45-degree slope. If you're on this edge, you're on like a 60-degree slope. I think it's something stupid like that. Which it kind of, I mean, it makes sense that if you're literally on the edge, you might be a little bit more stable. Maybe. It's really annoying. It's also annoying just because this ramp is in the way. The skate park. Ah, this is... Okay, how do I fix this? Okay, I think I fix it by making this way more just friendly. I don't want there to be the thought, oh, I need to slow down. And... better. Honestly, just better. Ah, and I can rescue myself now as well. Oh, okay, I think it's fine. Oh, that pips it. Ooh, I still have mixed feelings towards this area. How do I make it somewhere that I relish getting up to? This is already fine. I mean, I can also just make that friendlier. Way of making it friendlier. Do this. It's kind of a weird jump. Okay, let's just put it up on top and then we're fine. So this has made it better. I have 60,000 sausages. What? How do you have 60,000 sausages? Oh, this is the rewards, right? Yes. You haven't made any fancy custom icons. You can do that, right? All right, I've been here for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a short break. Be right back. Hey. Yes, adding strawberries, mint, orange, and cucumber to all of my drinks. I recommend it. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you can pimsify coffee. Probably not. Many other things can be pimsified. How do you build things? I was very confused at how you manage to build things. Abstraction thing. Feel like it's very common. I don't know how you're sending stuff to the chip. Okay, so I think instead of using, I use so the human interface for this is make files, but I don't have make installed, so on Windows, so it's sort of AI only. I think it's fine to take a break now and then from artificial intelligence. That said, here we go. I'll learn a bit about this. Are you not hosting right now? I am hosting. Sorry, I'm hosting, but nobody's here, so I don't think of myself as hosting. I'm just the doors are open. People pop by, then I'll probably do it more actively. Thinking of adding a few different buttons, and you've already used most of the free GPIO pins. Yep. Are you using slow display drivers that make handling your buttons unreliable? Interested in going past simple demo code and handling buttons professionally? Sure. What are the nicest button? Oh, actually, okay, that was something that I was checking out. Where's Blender? Here we go. One of these is the new one, I think. Are all of these old? I have two copies of Blender open. Yes, yes, I do. Explains my confusion. The deck is on 1.5. Ah, you're gonna pop by? Cool. Oh, so this is the screen. Actually, one thing that I normally do. Two materials. Screen is off the display area. Often flush. Okay. So at least then I know what the screen is. That's what I wanted to do. Well, I feel like I was going to, but I don't feel like changing my version on deck at the moment. Cool. Oh, here's what I was going to do. So there's two versions of this card, and one has this extra layer, the capacitive touch layer, and I can in principle order one without one. Then we lose this layer area of protective glass, but then so we have to add an extra layer of protective glass. However, I think you could do this. That allows for opportunities. So screen sizes of various handheld consoles. So this here, all right, let's see, what's our screen size? Screen size is 49.6. I mean, let's go for width times height at it. Right, 43 by 48. I just wasting the last 5 minutes before leaving work. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. I think Blue Sky, I mentioned this somewhere. Here we go. Retro sizer. Aha! 2 to 3. The GBA screen size is 61.2 by 40. So slightly bigger than this. So in principle, I could use um the covering, the Game Boy Advanced lens, as it's called. The black, you have the black, nice black border, and you have the screen for this. But it would be nice to have something that was more one-to-one. Uh-huh. These are all just skipping. Display Wars. Ah, is this what I want? Oh, not exactly what I want. Yeah, retro sizer. Um, so I want something that's slightly bigger than a GBA. Hard to see what the screen area of the GBA is. 380. I have a 320 by 240. Why is everyone doing Y by X coordinates suddenly with height by width? Is this the new convention? Either way, I need it to be a. Wait a second. This is 2.9? You're saying the Game Boy is 2.9, but according to these measurements here, it's smaller. So what's this screen? This is 2.8. How is this 2.8 and it's smaller than this, which is called 2.9? Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance XP screens are so sharp. Nice and sharp, love them. Somebody's lying. Right? Uh, and the question is, okay, when you say the screen size is what it is, what do you mean? Here we go. We can find the right one. So you're saying 42 by 57. Well, this is the honest way. Okay. So this is the outer bound, 70, 73. No, this is nowhere here. This is just made up. Great. So, 43.2, 58. All right, so this is smaller. I don't know what the difference between this is. LCD VA, LCD AA. Might make it a bit clearer. Let's go for this one then. 57.6 by 43.2. Looking for 'close to 2.8. Well, we go for 2.6 to 2.9. Game Boy Classic is 4.7 by 4.3. It's too small. The Game Boy Advanced is the closest, but it's too big. Lens. Oh, even in German. Nice. Would you like to use a round display and need suitable protective glass? Do I ever? It's gonna be like contact us. Custom printed glass lens housing. It's something that gets done in German. What a terrible website. Okay, here we go. Is there any way I can get a screen lens like the one here? Custom printed UV shells and lenses. Yeah, so if I was the iPod Nano. So what you're saying, I was thinking about this, and what I was thinking is actually this gives me almost everything I need for puzzle script, right? If you had up, down, left, right, and then you could have undo by doing this gesture. So I would actually I wouldn't be it's like if this was a commodity control, I would consider it. But it's not. So it looks like there's I'm making a homebrew handheld gaming console. How do I get a custom protective lens made for the LCD screen? The display, like the Game Boy has. Something hard, glassy, with a printed black border. Nicely frame the screen. Now, actually, there's a company that does this. Oh, is that a user? Right, design your own lens. Window size cannot be changed, nor can you have transparent areas in the window area. Fine, fine. This is a cool thing though that you can do this. That there's enough of a market that you can get your own custom borders done. I really like that. Where do I get this from here? Public files. Schematics, templates. Just download all of this. Come on, you have to tell me where this is more exactly. Download the GBA templates and then the public files. Templates. There's a separate templates folder. Design your own maybe. Shells and glass. The micro leaned pretty hard into face-based customization, but didn't sell as well. Yeah. The Game Boy Micro was too small. I think I had this one, and it's just it was unpleasantly tiny. Oh, this is a clone, but I yeah. The Famicom Micro. Oh, that is. Wait, I don't know which one is the Famicom Micro. I had a friend who started collecting. He's like, oh, when I was in secondary school, I was started collecting NES games, and then I kept it up. And nowadays, at some point, they got so expensive that it just stopped being worth it for me to. I didn't want to do it anymore. And then I was like, I guess once you reach that point, isn't that the point where you should where it's like worth it for you to sell your own games? But he doesn't want to do that either. But he has apparently a very extensive NES collection. NES game collection by this point. NES being whatever Famicom. Window size cannot be changed. So I think they already have the window printed and then they're printing on top of that. It must be something like this. Unless they mean like what counts as a window? This must be the window and they're saying you can't change this size, which I get. acrylic. Hobbyist focused website that does one-off things. Because it would be cute to have that, right? Okay, so here's where I should start thinking about audio isn't working on this. I'll have to think about that as well at some point, but it's not immediately relevant. It is important to the case design. I'd wear the hell out of a puzzle script smartwatch. I was thinking about this, right? Um, so you can screens can get pretty small. Board. But what would you do? You have enough controls? Somebody else can do this. There's more smartwatches are going to be black and white. Um, Now you could just have it work with touch, and that's actually probably the easiest option. Oh, it's probably the easiest option. Maybe a rotating bezel. A rotating bezel. What's a rotating bezel? Ah, a movable ring around a watch dial. Um,
Hello, this video will have 3.
so they have an explicit touch watch development thing. So you can, I guess, take that and tweak it, and that will be fine. What resolution? I mean, the resolution isn't the problem, right? It's the size of the screen that's going to be limiting. So most games won't be fun to play, and you get some power problems. But it is a cute idea. Wave share. There we go. It's €42. This is with microphones, and this is without. I mean, what's 2 inches? Or sorry, is it saying 2 inches? It's 2 inches diagonally. Like I already have puzzle script and touch on an ESP S3, so it's just a case of if you're touching and that's obscuring your screen, that's maybe annoying. But maybe it's still cute. But it's probably you need to pick the games that will work well at that size. Why is the round one so badly reviewed? Port is poor. Smaller still. And then they start doing the really big ones. I think 2 inches is already at the upper end of what they want to do. This is 2.8, so it's like it's not that bad. Oh, hello. Is that some? Who's in? Hey, good evening.
Hey,
How are you doing?
pretty good. Am I supposed to see a multiplayer game?
Are you in the beta version or are you in the normal version? You absolutely should be seeing one.
I am in V1.4.0.
Um, that should be mine. Let me have a quick double check that I'm also able to see this. I'll go on my. But I've
I'll
taken.
try. I'll try turning it off and on again. How was your day?
Oh, I don't see it here either. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna stop and rehost it. So this is V22. All right, thank you for letting me know about that. Multiplayer, create internet game.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I see it now.
Cool.
Back in business.
So I've just been playing around with nonsense puzzle script stuff. Think more about Oeuf.
Well, I love that it loads question mark from the origin outwards. So as the map is loading, you just sort of see it start to materialize in the distance.
I don't know. I mean, everything is in the distance, so whatever order things load in, they'll be loading in the distance. I used to prioritize stuff that you could see. I'd load stuff in front of you, and then at some point, I think I was just like, I don't care. I think loading up fast enough that it was basically instant. So I was like, whatever. But then levels got bigger and bigger and bigger, and so then, yeah. But I do like seeing stuff loading gradually. It is kind of nice watching stuff loading.
Yeah. This is an awesome. This is the first time I've gone down the highway. It's awesome effect.
Yeah, I'm like I sacrificed. There was like a desert bus inspired challenge. It was just like go down a long road, and I went down the long road, and then I was looking back. I thought this looks pretty good. I'm just gonna make this the starting point. You're in now, right? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in the sky.
Oh, you've gone into editor mode, right?
Yeah. Just having a wander around. There's so much stuff.
Yeah. You've done you have been here before. We were working on something. Oh yeah, you did the little the really tight maze.
The random cursed thing, which abuses save points. It was mostly just kind of random experiment. It honestly looks kind of funky and weird.
I added this checkerboard here.
Yeah, to make it a bit more thematic with the a bit more visual continuity.
To tie it together with itself.
Yeah, I might try to I don't know if there's any like doable visual theme here other than just weird thing. I kind of just chucked it there without thinking hard about it. But I would like to make something more visual now.
Wait, what happens if you? Oh, this is the starting point for it, right? Something more visual. So there's some empty plots. We still have.
Yeah.
What's the big one? So there's one here, basically either side of the sort of the plateau with the mini version of the game in it.
Yeah, I was thinking of making a big spider. I don't see any spiders here yet, and it could be fun.
True. Is there? Yeah, you can just start making a spider and then see how it goes, and then we can try and put it somewhere.
Maybe Scorpion works better. I feel like Scorpion has more geometry with the tail.
We have Scorpions already.
We already have those. Where are they?
They are where I am right now. Here, we have a Scorpion that's having a bit of a standoff with a snake.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Wait, let me roll around here a bit and see what happens. Desert battle.
Scorpion Stinger is very well articulated here.
Ooh, the scorpion is so dark, I can't really work out the geometry of it.
Yeah.
But I guess I made it onto it. Oops. Let me just turn my brightness up. Okay, that helps a bit.
Yeah. I'd forgotten. There's two areas this game that are in this level that will make great use. Well, sorry, they use the real thing where you can't see where you're going, and I think I'll have to cull one of them or heavily simplify one, because having two levels like this is a bit of a it's not so much fun. So I guess this is dark because it wants to be a black scorpion, and black scorpions are cool.
Yeah. Okay, let me get up on here. Cool. Okay, this is a pretty fun, cute little climb. Gotta just jump. Oops! I did not leave faith that jump correctly. Oh no! I didn't see the slope of the head. That slope of the head starts pretty early. I fell down.
Right.
Okay, last attempt, and then... Yeah, I feel like a spider is too similar to a scorpion, so...
It depends on the kind of spider. You could do like a friendly jumping spider. You know where they do like the, it's like a cheerleading style thing where they have their hands up in the air.
Oh yeah, good point.
Friendly jumping spider, and that could also be fun to climb, right? Because it's sort of standing up.
Yeah, it's got a lot of verticality going. Okay, I climbed the scorpion.
I was in a gallery in Munich that had lots of sort of European art, and there was one series of paintings. It was almost like an educational thing where it was just flora, and it was animals from different parts of the world, and it had all these different scenes where it had like, you know, whatever Northern Europe, it had whatever sort of Arctic areas, and then it had like Arabia, and it was a desert scene with just lots and lots of scorpions and snakes, and I was like, oh, wait, this is just how deserts are. It's actually like it's you have like Mecca in the background, and so partly I was like, oh, is this like just sort of anti-Muslim stuff? But it's like, no, it's a pretty good faith effort just to talk about the sorts of things that you get in the desert. Lots of insects and lizards.
Uh-huh. I think next to the QR code, maybe? Does the QR code scan to something? I guess I should try.
Who knows? I think I did this before. It's very cute.
Oh, that's cute. It's a Google search.
Yeah. And so if you make something there that where the goal is to climb it, we can put a kill box above it so that you can't get to it from, you know, we can insulate it from the giant towers above.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that those exist.
Yeah, but they're far away enough that it's completely reasonable to want to block them. Oops. What piano were you practicing?
It wasn't really strict practice for stuff. It's just good for me to play some piano every now and then. But the stuff I was actually playing is, I'm trying to learn an Alcan etude. He's just like really
great.
weird.
I know Alcan.
Oh, nice.
My name is one of his pieces.
Wait. Let me. Wait, in Prepare or Stephen Levell?
Increpare is the name of a short piece by Alcan. Or maybe it's Increpatio. I think it's Increpatio. Alcan Increpatio. Yeah,
Oh yeah, in
Increpatio.
Prepare.
So that's sort of where my name comes from. Cool.
Wait,
Which,
no way.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So yes, I had a phase.
Nice, nice.
So which of his etudes?
I'm just doing gonna try to make my way through the minor key etudes. So I'm just starting with
Okay.
or vent or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's not sounding too bad at the moment. I can kind of run through it, but it's like a bit choppy in places. But I'll see if I can polish it up.
Cool. I never played
like-
his like more tricky stuff, just his baby stuff. But cool.
Yeah, this actually just does dig up a really weird like buried memory, which is I think I have like another music friend. And I have this vague memory of him just like posting a screenshot of a forum somewhere and being like, this is not where I expected to see Increpare. And I think you were in some like classical music forum or something.
Oh,
so now this makes a lot of sense all of a sudden.
Right. I was a moderator on the Radio 3 appreciate. Is it Radio 4? Whichever is the BBC radio station, classical music station. I was briefly the moderator on a fan forum for that.
Well, no way. That's so cool. Oops. Yeah, I've learned a couple of his pieces before. What are the ones I've done? I'd learned Festin de Sop, the last
Nice.
minor.
Yeah.
So I've done that one in concert. Also, he has like, I want to say a toccata or toccatina, like a much shorter piece. I've done that one for something. But other than that, nothing else.
I think like his Asa piece is like the most obviously charming of them. Like it's very catchy.
Yeah, I think it's the only one that... It's the only one in the set of minor etudes at least, or maybe even including the major etudes that I would like ever consider like programming for like a general audience's concert.
Yeah. I remember the first time I came across his music, I was kind of really put off by just lots of notes, and it's just very like this is sort of muddy. It felt like a lot of the stuff that I was listening to felt like really muddy, like orchestral writing. And then eventually I got to like it, but it took a while.
Yeah, I think he still has like, I still think of him as not a very economic composer, like, but you know, there's enough kind of fun stuff in it that I just sort of like, when I'm in the mood for it, I'm in the mood for it. Do you know Nikolai Metner?
Yes. Very good composer. I really like his music. It's very good.
Yeah, he's my favorite. Okay,
Nice.
I'm feeling validated.
There was somebody I went on a date with, and it didn't really work out, but I saw that his current project is like recording all of Metner's piano stuff. And I was like, gosh, I guess, yeah. I'm not going to go to any of his concerts, but good for him.
That's
I'm very envious. Like, it's pretty cool project.
That is also on my bucket list. I haven't recorded a lot. It's going to take a while, I think, because his stuff is not easy.
It's very fair. Like, everything I've played of his, it's very fair. It's not like, I don't know, with Alcan, some of it's just it's just nasty.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of difficulty. I think, like, I love him so much kind of for the fairness. Like, the writing feels very sculptural under the hands. It's like, oh, this was written with human hands in mind. Whereas, like, Liszt and Alcan is sort of like, they wrote patterns, and, like, the fact that you have to put them under your hands is kind of just, like, an artifact of the
Wait.
fact. Yeah,
You think of that of Liszt as being like that?
a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Huh.
Even Rack sometimes. I don't know. They all have their moments. Like, I think Metner is the only one who I felt like almost every single piece. I'm like, oh, once you solve it, it just feels good. The reason I find this stuff hard is like voicing, because there's like so much stuff going on, and it's just like
Right.
so hard to bring out everything that I want to bring out.
Yeah, it's
like-
it's easy to forget that he's so. Yeah, that there's so much polyphony going on in the music. It's very true.
Yeah, I sometimes in my most like cynical moments, I'm sort of like, oh, I'm actually just like genuinely not sure if like there exists like a live performance of some of like Metner's like larger scale works that would be able to like actually successfully convey like all of the structure to like a first time listener in like any reasonably guaranteeable way.
Yeah. I was thinking back when I had my phase of sort of more. I guess when I got kicked out of music school, and for a couple of years I was more just freely playing whatever I liked. Metner, I played lots of Metner. Sorry, you're getting into Metner, Alcan, stuff like this, and one composer who always stymied me. Who am I going to say? So this is like a luxury person who I wouldn't have played any of in music school. But I'm having trouble with.
Interesting.
And it's not obvious. It's not obvious that I would have trouble. That it's not like Finnessy or one of these sort of modern, super hard people.
Okay, so it's like early 20th century style or earlier.
No.
Interesting.
Maybe it's not obvious. Kapustin, the jazzy guy.
Love Kapustin. But his stuff is, yeah. Sorry, you go.
Just my hands could never get used to the jazz figurations. Like it was just comically difficult for me, even though it's on paper it shouldn't be hard. I just couldn't get used to it. But I was entertained.
I think it is hard. Like I find his stuff is fun. I played some of it before, but I think it's hard because like outside of the kind of crazy Finnessy and like Surabji or whatever stuff. Like I think a lot of classical music just has like so much sort of pattern recognition and like kind of structure that is sort of like a lot of the language there. The Kapustin stuff just really doesn't. Like you can look at it, you can stare at like a run of like 16 semiquavers and be like, that sounds good, but I have like no kind of internalized understanding of like the organization of these notes. Yeah. And like when I learn it, I just have to be like, I just need to learn where each of these 16 notes goes, and that's it. That's my relationship with this run.
Yeah, I knew one pianist who had a lot of trouble giving Surabji his due because he got really annoyed at people calling him a jazz composer, which is a very reasonable thing to call him, unless you're really into improvisation. In which case you're all like, I'm not going to acknowledge that this is jazz because it's just composed. He wasn't able to get to a phase of being able to say a nice word about him.
Oh well, can't win them all. Yeah, Metal's my current favorite. I'm also quite into 4A at the moment, but I'm not sure how long-lived this will be.
I don't know him very much. I have a bit about this. So, for like a couple of years, I had a good piano teacher, and he was big on Liszt and German piano music. And uh, if I came in and I wasn't well prepared, he would just like, put his hand on my shoulders like, Steven, maybe you're not cut out for this. If you want, if you're not cut out for this, you can go next door and you can learn with Tish, and she'll teach you French piano music. He would just say, if you can't cut it here, go next door and learn some French piano music. So
That's quite fun, actually.
yeah, that's where I got my anti. It's one of the sources of my anti-French bias. Given that I don't count Alcan as being particularly French, just doesn't strike me as part of that general lineage.
Thing. So even like Debussy, Ravel.
I've never played. Oh no. I like Ravel. Debussy, I think, is misclassified as. I think he. I don't know.
I think he's not.
I don't think he's all that good. He's fine. I've enjoyed playing some of his music.
Yeah. Just then, do you write music? Can't.
I have in the past, but mostly nowadays I would just like for this game, it was just improvising stuff on a synth. I have somewhere a notebook filled with waltzes. I decided at some point to do the full what is it like Hubert maxing.
Oh, those things.
Just writing lots of little waltzes, and it was really wholesome. It was very fun. I really got into it. So at some point I'm going to make a game with a whole bunch of waltzes as the soundtrack.
Yeah. Okay. I'd be interested in seeing some of the old stores if they're still about somewhere.
Varied. Maybe I think some of them occasionally make it into games, but yeah. I was very grateful during my post-grad. So some in Ireland, the Irish Academy, the Royal Irish Academy of Music, doesn't really emphasize composition at all. It's very basic music theory. Compared to the UK and I guess many other countries where you do a lot more voice leading stuff and a bit more harmony. There's literally zero of that. But during my postgrad, I got to crash a species counterpoint class, which was great. So I had a phase of writing lots of fugues.
Nice. I had a phase of writing fugues, but they would kind of be look like normal fugues for maybe half a page, and then they would just devolve into something that just is not real at some point. And I could never quite break myself out of this pattern, unfortunately. But I would like to write a proper fugue someday. Let me see if I have an example of one of my bad fugues.
Well, yeah, it gave me a general appreciation of counterpoint, but I never got a good... I have a very limited vocabulary when it comes to just harmony stuff. I never really developed this sort of very conscious analytical style, which, has upsides and downsides, but...
Yeah, that's fair. I've been trapped in this car park for too long. I know. Okay, I think I was gonna drop a picture of an old fugue of mine. I'm looking at my old fugues and I'm just like, no, these are so cooked.
Are you posting it in?
I haven't posted them. I was going to, but I'm looking at them and I'm like, this is so cooked. Okay, I think it's a reasonable. It is cooked, but it is a good example of how weirdly I cook it. So to be clear, this is not. I did not consider this representative of writing style or quality, but I think it is kind of funny. I'll post it in like what's a chill?
Is it a link or is it in an image file?
It's in a PDF currently because that's what I had in an email. But, I'll just DM it. Probably
Yeah.
easiest. Not very Oeuf related. Your username is unsearchable. What is going on?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, one sec. I'll just hide the stream so I can bring up the file. Be right back.
No worries. It's like it's almost fine and normal and almost even good for like a page, and then it just cooks itself and does weird stuff.
Here, let's see. I do not want to buy a smartwatch just to play two small puzzle script games on it.
Wait, there are puzzle script games that need a smartwatch?
Well, I've been porting puzzle script to like doing a little puzzle script handheld, and then somebody was like, "Oh, could you get it working on a smartwatch?" And I was like, "I absolutely could get it working on a smartwatch." But like to have a smartwatch that just plays puzzle script games, it might be a good bit, but
Here's the fun bit, but a high investment bit.
yeah, I'm already like whatever the Game Boy exporter, Game Boy Advance exporter, and the standalone handheld is already enough. It's right. Let's see what this sounds like. At least get the theme in.
Ignore the kind of stuff the weird stuff that happens in the top half of the second page. There was a prelude with this, which I think is a much better piece and just like better formed. And there's some stuff at the top half of page 2, which is a reference to that. The kind of like triplet, like formation in the treble at the very top of page 2, which also comes back in like a middle voice before it changes time signature.
Oh wait.
So yeah, the fugue is cooked. Do not spend too much time thinking hard about it. You will not be it will not be a super rewarding experience.
I was just doodling. Yeah, you're probably not hearing this. I'm just doodling through it on a synth.
Nice.
Cool.
So I will say I really like the main subject of it, but
It has the shape of a fugue theme. You want a very strong starting motif. That's the most important thing. You just have some like bump 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 it. It's also critically important.
It's good for the bit where you don't really know what to do. Is good for like
right.
Modulating when you
you need a bit for the bass, right? Some part of this is at some point going to want to function as a bass, so you have a bit of a bass in it as well. Yeah. Okay. So, what other? So there's parts of the map that aren't. What parts of the map need work? The main thing that is completely unfinished is there's a pile of bricks, letter blocks. Maybe I can make something of this. Like a letter block for it.
Spider is looking both very ugly and very crab-like.
Oh, I know. Oh, I see what it is. No, it's looking like a. It's looking good to me. It's furry. It's a little furry spider. I think that fits quite
Yeah.
well. It's in shadow, which isn't helping. So maybe I would later on we can consider moving it somewhere where it's not in the shade, like for instance the other side of this of the big plateau area isn't shaded. So, but it's recognizable to me as a standing friendly jumping spider.
Nice. Need to give it. I want to give it the kind of little furry front bits.
Right? Doesn't it? It does have like friendly jumping spider dance. Oh right. Sometimes it also like puffs up its back. It's like a kind of shield. Different types.
Should probably give a bit more of a like head abdomen kind of distinction. That might help a bit. Maybe I don't know. It's unclear if that's
it's very thin. Doesn't go back very deep right now. I don't know if I don't have much experience with jumping spiders in real life. They don't live anywhere that I've lived.
But from some brief images, it seems like it actually, once you scroll past all of the like front-facing only images, it does seem like they do have a reasonable amount of depth actually.
Right. They just look cuter if you can't see their whatever.
Thorax? More spider-like shape. Why is there a floating planet here? Oh.
Floating planet? You mean the island above you? That's been there from almost the start. That's reachable by the giant ramp in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right,
somebody in chat. Bogside. My fiance's best friend is a jumping spider and absolutely hates spiders, but he's quite an endearing fella. Yeah, they get an out just because they're quite animated.
Yeah. I think it's something like spiders. I think like bugs in general, like part of the fear comes from like, and also like deep sea creatures comes from how like alien they are. But like jumping spiders have like this almost human-esque, like personality that's distinguishable, and that makes them probably seem less scary.
Yeah, yeah, they have hands, and they wave their hands around. Yeah, that's a fair analysis.
Okay, let me get rid of the rest of these legs briefly. I need to get the body shape right before I think about anything else. I feel like I suddenly moved really. Oh, I was gonna say I feel like I suddenly moved really fast in editing mode, and I don't know what caused it. And it seems like you can just tap shift to change your default speed.
If you hold it down, while you hold it down, you move quickly. It's not a toggle. Maybe it got stuck somehow.
Yeah, I did get stuck.
Yeah. Bogside. Jumping spiders feel like they have good intent because they're generally just outwardly cuter and more playful seeming. I think spiders scare me because they obviously have motive and awareness, but I'm not sure their intent. That's actually what led me to coming to good terms with wasps in Berlin. In Berlin, they're not very aggressive, but I've told this story before. One time I was at home, and window was open, and a wasp came in, and the wasp came in, and I was like, ugh, not a wasp, but the wasp was looking around for a little bit, and then it left, and I was like, oh right, yeah, wasps have somewhere to go. Right, they're not going to hang out here forever like, I don't know, mosquitoes or moths. Like, they have something to do and they're going to leave at some point.
That's quite funny.
I'm like, good, I'm happy with this.
That's quite funny, actually.
Oeuf.
So, like, it reminds me of that, like, 2010s-ish, like, Tumblr concept where everyone suddenly discovered the word Zonda and decided it was awesome and cool. And the concept that everyone else actually lives a life is like...
That word that people, yeah. I don't I find it difficult to accept that word because it just came from nowhere, which is where like more nowhere than where a lot of words come from. Right? It was this blog that was just it was making up words to describe things.
Yeah, like beautifulwords.com.
But right, I see the relevance.
That's a bit too fat now, almost. Doesn't even look like a spider from the back. Something.
Do you want to keep 2 square blocks? Like cubular blocks? It is a fair constraint to go by.
No, I think I am happy to use non-square blocks. I'm just trying to get the general proportions right.
Yeah.
Kind of sketch square blocks first.
Oh, that's it. I was trying to get into the pyramid like an hour ago. Let's do the pyramid. Okay, I've made it in to the first pyramid.
Nice.
I don't know what to do with these pyramids. So there's this pyramid, and underneath the pyramid there's 4 more pyramids. And only one of the 4 pyramids has something in it, and maybe I feel like it would the better version of this level would have a star in each of the pyramids. And right now one of them is inaccessible, and one of them, but maybe it's fine, right? Because somebody else was playing it and understood the intent of the level right away, which I missed. So
Let me jump to the pyramid. Where is this? Over here.
big old pyramid.
I assume getting in is just a matter of having a good run up. So
Okay, you give it a try. You give it a try. I'd be interested to know what you make of the Great Pyramid.
Whoa. Okay, apparently getting a good run up requires more distance than whatever I just had on.
Yeah, because it's not a regular ramp, it's a diagonal ramp, which is steeper.
Let's see if I can get up by using a normal road and then just trying to redirect myself towards the ramp at the last minute. Okay, introducing some diagonal motion, and now we're going to get ourselves up.
Oh,
That's pretty close. Maybe I just needed to be a bit more committed to the jumping to boost. Okay. At least the proof of concept of you can just have a very long road run and then turn at the last minute seems proven. Okay, road run. No! Okay, maybe I didn't do enough.
Says, it's very odd how we seem to understand non-human creatures based on how much they can mirror routine and purpose in a human way. I guess maybe fear is just unfamiliarity and ambiguity, really. I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe a little bit. But also for some animals, there's just nothing going on, right? There's just nothing behind you. Oh, rude.
Alright. I think this seems like a good run-up candidate from this direction. I can at least go direct.
Because you can do a diagonal there,
yeah. Okay, let's give this a try.
Hey,
Nice.
thanks
Oh,
for the...
wait, I made it all the way to the top. I just didn't have, for some reason, I kind of didn't have the momentum to get onto the platform. But I had all the height. All right, one more time.
Thanks
This
for
will
the
do
follow,
it.
stick bug.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Did you go
I
over?
went, yeah, I went over. I went like skidding across the top. I think I just had like a lot of spin on the egg that I didn't realize I had on, and then when
Yeah.
it like landed on the flat bit, it sort of just numed me off immediately.
Oh,
See what I mean?
did you make it in? Did you make it in that time?
No, I didn't. I was worried too much about the spin and didn't commit enough to get onto the dolphin. Okay. Okay. I think I like, because I'm scared of the spin, I just like stop jumping when I'm near the top, which is just like clearly not the solution. It just like doesn't give me any height, and then I'm still spinning really, really fast.
Yeah. As long as you're aiming to the center, you're fine. There you go.
Ah, nice. Okay. Okay,
So
which
observe.
one has stuff in it? One has an entrance in the bottom. And doesn't have anything in it, question mark. And then this pyramid, oh, has a staircase of sorts. A non-trivial staircase. Wait, does this even go anywhere? I don't think that goes. I don't even think that goes anywhere. Wait, what even was that? That's not even a pyramid. That's just like...
Oh, I got bits. Nice. Thanks for the 10 bits. I've never gotten bits before. I'm really intrigued by the game. I haven't seen much of it till today. We'll pick it up later. Randomly hit a few bits, so thought I'd send them over. Every little helps, like a Tesco type thing. Yes. Thank you.
It's like a streaming...
Yeah, this is the Twitch currency, which I didn't think I was eligible for, but I guess I am. Great. Yeah, I hope you like it. Please check it out.
Okay, so I guess I'm trying to get to that flat top. Is it possible to just go back and forth on these and get enough momentum? Oh, that was pretty poor. Yeah, let me try that one more time. And keep my egg in line. My egg is not staying in line. It's not as easy to go back and forth on this room as I thought it would be. I'm guessing I need to get into that top. And these other two pyramids just don't have anything happening in them or on them. Doesn't look like it. If I understand correctly, and that one pyramid is the only accessible thing, I think something that might make it feel more interesting, even if there isn't like an actual challenge in the other pyramids, is at least to have them open into like, you know, different vibes. And then it's sort of just like a weird little alien space. You can just walk into them, see their vibe, and be like, cool, and then head out.
Maybe that will distract from getting into the next, getting up there.
Or maybe it will make it more intriguing to get up there. Because if 3 of the pyramids are open and just have like interesting stuff in them, you're kind of like, oh, like the fourth one has to be accessible, right?
Right.
And then
I
you'll
would. Yeah, I was saying I would just have some kind of mini star challenge in each of the pyramids.
I can see the appeal of either having star challenges or not having the star challenges. I think like not having the star challenges feels a bit more like naturalistic and weird, and then having the star challenges makes the space feel like a bit more like intentionally designed in some sense.
But yeah, having it as an abstract, it's a bit more abstract without that, and maybe that's okay, right? It gives it a feel, and that's also yellow marker was specifically recreated this because I deleted it because I thought it was abandoned. And yellow markers was like, no, it's really good. Machka. Also, P.S. I didn't add a runway up there. Somebody else did. It was possible before, but yeah. Ah, okay. Well, you mean the staircase? That would be yellow. Yellow marker just remade everything. I think the staircase is a good idea. It makes it a lot more possible.
Oh, I was almost there. Sorry. I was like almost at the top of it.
Hope really nice. The rest of your birthday went well, Machka.
Happy birthday.
Machka made the pyramids and is currently in chat. And many other things beside. Also yeah. Nice. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm happy that you had a nice birthday.
Wow, I'm so bad at this pyramid challenge.
I can take another break and just let this stream. I'm gonna take a break and just leave this on. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sure. See ya. Believe it or not, I still have not made it up the pyramid.
I guess I'm not going to say anything.
That makes me sus all of a sudden. Let me circle this pyramid and make sure I'm not missing anything weird. Let me circle this pyramid. I don't spot anything sus immediately. Let me circle this pyramid. Maybe that I'm not going to say anything was just a red herring anyway.
Maybe it was just a red herring.
Okay, I'm going to try to make it up this weird staircase just to see if there's anything in here. But I don't really think there is. No, there's nothing in here. There's totally nothing in here. Okay, there's nothing in that weird thing. Okay, I guess this thing gives me... this thing does give me a place to build momentum. Oh, that seems way better. Okay, I almost got that on my first try, actually. Ah. Okay, I feel a lot better that the run-up is through this other pyramid rather than... Ah, no, I got the angle slightly wrong. The run-up also lets you go up that like little degenerate staircase as well, which is nice.
Oh, like if you're going back from the pyramid, you can get up the staircase.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's it's level design for you.
Okay, now I need to go. Come on. Full speed ahead. Oh, no.
Face plant. How do you face plant into a pyramid?
I don't know, but I managed to do it. I've managed to do it multiple times, in fact. Okay, trying to keep a straight run up. Come on. Oh, no. I made it to the top and then numed myself over again.
Oh, I didn't jump far enough. I didn't jump. It's I feel like you have to pick the right moment to start jumping onto the pyramid.
Yeah, if somehow if you get it wrong, it's like lose all momentum.
As late as possible? Maybe.
I think that hasn't always worked out well for me historically. That felt like a pretty late jump and it kind of killed all my momentum immediately. Okay.
I'll get out of your right. I'll get out of your... Oh no, I'm not out of your right. I'm out of your right. Oh.
Oh. Not
Are
quite.
you in?
I'll let you have it. Nah, I didn't quite have enough to get over the top. I'll let you go. Nice. Nice work.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh no.
okay. That one I didn't even actually go up the ramp. I just did it from like the last bit of flat ground. So maybe you don't need a full run up every time. Probably just more about the jump technique when you get there. Yeah, nice. We're in. Okay, I was low-key kind of just expecting a star to be in here already.
Wait. Oh no, I revert. No, I didn't. No, we're good. No, we're not good. What? Oh, we're
Ooh.
fine. Phew.
Hello.
Okay.
What's this? How do I get in there? Guess I need to jump. Oh. Lol. What the hell? This is so cute, actually. Okay, I see. There's another passage over here. Wait, this is kind of awesome. Okay, got the star.
Great.
Oh, and it kills me straight away. Nice.
Good. I added the final floor. But okay, good. You got stuck. I think you probably would have figured it out eventually.
Oh, I need the run up. Yeah.
It's the first area that's tricky.
It also seemed not. I would say it's probably not impossible to do it by going back and forth over like two pyramids. It's just a lot harder and less nice.
You can't really build up momentum that well by going up and down these diagonal slopes. But cool. Okay, you figured it out. No, you didn't figure it out. I gave you a slight hint.
You said, yeah, you kind of let me know that what I was doing was wrong.
Yeah, yellow marker figured it out, so I guess it's fine.
I think it's totally fine. I think I was just, being daft for a bit. I was about to be like, what's this? And then I was like, no, I've fallen down this before. I don't want to do that right now.
Oh, don't, yeah. Oh, the spider.
Oh, I need to go back. It's in a very ugly state right now. What did I leave it as? Whoa, I accidentally, no-clipped myself through. Why did I leave it? It's super ugly right now. It's gotten worse. I feel like the original... I left it. It's ugly because it has no limbs right now.
Yeah. What do I do? The level... So the Oeuf country level is worked out really well. It has a lot of coherence. There's like 3 or 4 themed areas and they cohere well together. Here, it's a lot more miscellaneous. You have some vaguely Western stuff. You have lots of camels, which is good. Deserty stuff, and then there's just other miscellaneous buildings. So casino is deserty. Dinosaurs are deserty, and there's a bunch of non-deserty things. Murder scene with a giant table, but I guess it's okay. So long as the levels are fun to play, the theming isn't that important. And there's still some theming. Oh yeah, I was having fun putting stuff in the sky. I wonder if I can add any fun sky things.
Yeah, I think of the 3 mega map levels, this is definitely the least sort of like in situ one. But that's kind of fun in its own way. I think like a desert has its own kind of like end of the Matrix vibe, and the fact that like there's some pretty random stuff in here sort of adds to that. I was like in that vibe.
Yeah. I saw a star that can be reached. That should be reachable. Huh?
I'm not feeling my spider guy. I'm at nuke it.
Can you just press undo a lot to go back to the older version? How much can you undo? Maybe a lot.
Guess we'll find out how big the undo stack is.
Look at that. Oh, I guess the undo is on my computer, not on your computer. So let's see. Got it?
Think so? I want to do a bit more to see what happens. Yeah, no, I think that was. Oh, how do I redo? Control Y?
Yeah.
I think this is probably about
Yeah.
what it like.
That's sharp. Like that's readable as a spider, except for the shadow. Like it's readable. It's at a level of fidelity where you could acceptable level of fidelity, right? So you could just say it's done now and put a star somewhere. Oh, it's not climbable.
It's not climbable, so
Not directly
I
climbable. Maybe there's somewhere you can put it where it would be climbable.
it's also I want to make it an interesting climb, which it is
Yeah.
not right now. So I could add. I wonder whether something as simple as. Let me do this. Then G.
One thing that you could do would be to have two because this is like a mating thing. You could have two jumping spiders, and you could go from one to the other.
Oh, that could be cute. Let me jump into here and make sure that back thing is climbable. I think it is.
Oh, just need the right trajectory.
It gives me climbable vibes. I don't know whether how reasonable it is though.
It's fine.
Okay, you got it first try. Can't be too bad then. Oh no, it is pretty. It's actually pretty straightforward. That's pretty nice. Right, cool. Then you can get onto the top these ones, and then maybe if there's another jumping spider. I guess if I move it, I don't know if I move it back, whether that breaks the kind of like stay within the grid lines thing.
I'm fine with you can take up a square plot. So if you want, I can move it back or move it around. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe if we move it back and then dupe it and have like a symmetric one, and maybe I'll change the color of it slightly so that they can be.
Okay, let's give this a try then. Right. Just a warning that you might get some synchronization
Lag.
errors.
That's all right. I'll stay in egg mode too.
Maybe that will help. Maybe I'll move it to the other side, seeing as we're here. And
Side has less room behind though, right? Or
well, we could do it. What about doing them side on?
Yeah, side on is also good.
Like, because then, let's see. It's maybe a bit close though.
You could move.
Or two sides of a road, like the snake and the what's it, the snake and the scorpion. Or are they okay now? Also, I think in maybe one of them
This is not that.
one of them is dancing and the other one isn't.
I think also the back legs honestly go back a bit too far right now. I think I could easily just squash the back leg a bit more and then make the whole shape like one cell thinner.
South in
I think
it.
it's all right. I'm gonna go back into edit mode and
Okay, I'm gonna
make
merge these together. Oh man.
try not to die.
Hmm.
Bless you. What do you even say when someone's coughing?
Bless you, I think, is okay.
Yeah, I think I just like that more when the leg is slightly more compressed. And I'll compress this side as well.
So jumping from the hands of one to the hands of the other would be cute.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I'm envisioning. So we'll get rid of the way to.
Oh yeah, you could just make the back of one of them straight somehow.
Yeah. Just trying to work out if that's okay. Oh, actually, when the leg is compressed, that makes this a lot harder because previously this had. Oh no, it's still pretty doable. Cool. And then how do we get across the hands? We might have to do some adjusting here because it seems like right now, oops. Right now, there's probably just
Yeah.
like no momentum to do it.
Yeah. I don't think I can get enough. If one of the far spider has its arms down a little bit, then you can do it.
Yeah, let me just. Okay, if I. That looks weird. Let me think about what I can do to route this. Let me just see what happens. This is probably the wrong arm to be doing this to, but let me just test visually what sort of happens if you add in some asymmetry. It feels a bit too straight. There's no way this works. No. Oh, what if you go this way? We go that one, we'll try. Doesn't seem outside the realm of possibility. No, it's not going to work like that. I wonder whether this is doable. I sat down slightly and this Or not? Oh, that was close. But it might be a bit too chunky.
I don't think so. I don't think it's
Yeah, I don't
possible.
think.
Or maybe if it was possible, you don't go up the ramp, you jump so that you land on the top of the ramp and then you do another jump. But
That seems kind of tough. Cause
yeah, like if you yeah, there's many ways that you can try to tweak it though. So
I'll try it once, but I don't think I like
yeah.
that if that's what has to be done. I'll try it once though. Nah, I think it's not gonna.
No, I want to try it once. I
Okay.
suggested I suggested it as a possibility, so I want to try it once.
I think like
Oh, no,
it's too easy to go over it. I think.
right. Like, yeah.
It is quite a big distance between them right now.
What about just doing
I guess.
that, like this? Right, just putting them forwards. Then you can then you have it.
Oh,
Done it. It's just the normal route.
oops! I fell off. Oh, that feels definitely doable.
Yeah.
Let me try.
But I think that's even doable with just this block rather than the ramp. And
As
probably
in if it's,
actually the
yes.
block might be better than the ramp because you can more easily build up speed on the block than the ramp.
As in if it's just a square block.
If it's just a square, I think that's going to be easier. That is my current conviction, and I'm going to put my conviction to the test. Nope. Nope.
I think like the fact that the jumps are like so. Oh,
There we go. Yeah.
Nice. That was not the right angle.
Maybe even from where you are, I think you can do it. Just from there.
Oh, maybe if you don't steal the shit.
Like you can jump directly from the head to the top of the hand.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. And then just redirect your momentum once you get there, if that is such a possible thing to do. Oh,
You can line yourself up. But yeah, I think a little bit of reader. Oh, maybe you can even just do it directly.
oh, you mean like you don't need? I feel like you definitely need some momentum. Okay, well I've landed it, and then it would be nice to. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Just because I think this would be really cute. We do a little bit of jigging to make the other side. I don't know if this is possible to do without making it look awkward, but I think it could be really cute if we make that other arm on the first spider unclimbable locally,
Right, and that's
and
the
then
goal.
around. You have to do a round of like.
Yeah. I think that's appropriate.
Problem is, you'd need to make it like pretty tall to make it do that.
And also,
Oops.
I think it doesn't even need to be hard. I think it would benefit from not being too hard. So it just needs to be possible.
Yeah, and then this one can just do. I guess we need some extra height on this as well.
Do they ever like stand on one leg? Or do they ever like go to the side? Yeah, sometimes they sway from side to side. So you could maybe that would change the character a lot though if it was like if it's leg if it was like diagonal. That's a
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there'll be. I mean, I guess that in some sense is already unclimbable locally,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the left arm here is 100% unclimbable unless you you know strats, speedrunner strats. Then it's climbable.
Is that the weird like double jump stuff?
No, there's if you're very good at doing the sort of top over head over tail
Oh, yeah, you can
jumps, and
get.
if you time it right, you can sometimes if the terrain is random enough make it up. But here it's not very random. So.
I have done that by accident once. Is that a? Oh, did you just add the cute little baby one?
Yeah,
That's really cute.
it needed something over there, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is almost certainly not going to work.
Der Helmut Schmidt, willkommen. Danke fürs Folgen. Okay. Indeed. What's the map missing? Very good pronunciation. Hätte besser sein können, aber danke. Ah, so you want some way to do it. Can you get this from a running jump, even theoretically?
I think it's. Oh, you mean just like.
I just want to see.
I'm not sure if it's possible. I think it's too big.
Even from here, it's challenging. So I would.
Yeah, it's not going to work in this current state.
All right. I could do it, but that was a perfect lineup and a difficult jump. So.
Yeah, it's not going to work in this current state. I'm just thinking about the like least intrusive way to make it possible.
Yeah. Would be significant if I could do something on this plot, because then we've all of the plots technically done. Oh, I was trying to build some houses here out of blocks. The letter block area, I don't know what to do with. Words that we can spell. I guess I have a gag.
I think this is maybe possible, but I don't know whether that just feels really unsatisfying.
Is it possible?
I don't know. We're going to find out. It might be possible, but too hard to put as the last jump here.
What if it was lower? Oh, here you could technically reach this.
Yeah.
From over. Oh no, you can't reach this from over here.
But you can't.
So you can't. Oh, maybe you can. Let's see. Yeah,
I feel like you can. Oh, actually, maybe you're right. I'll let you give it a shot or two.
No, you definitely can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what if I get rid of the star from being there? Put a...
I completely, der Helmut Schmidt, Zag, I completely missed the release of Oeuf. Ah, yes. Yeah, well, it's gotten bigger and fancier since the release, so yeah, it's better now. It's better now than it was when it was released. Here. You could have something in between, like a tree. Potentially.
So that is gettable in its current state, but I don't know if it feels unsatisfying. That is not a proper connection.
I think it's unsatisfying. Now we have so many palm trees.
Let me get rid of that star. Palm trees is such a good tool for connection. And then
That's not what palm trees look like. That's what palm trees look like.
man, you're so quick with doing stuff. We need an extra. Do we need a big leaf coming out this third side?
Oh,
Unclear.
right, yeah. That will also make things a bit easier for you. Does it?
This
It doesn't.
actually. Oh, does this actually work? Let's see what happens. You definitely don't need to extend that way. Or are you trying to make
I'm
the
just trying
extra
to make it look more tree-like. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe this is fine.
Oh, this jump is doable in its current
Is
state.
it fun? I think it looks
Uh,
fun.
I mean, I did it first price, so it
Like,
feels.
yeah. Der Helmut Schmidt sagt, yeah, I'll nab it later. It's probably binge it through the night. um, but so the big thing about this is the first jump isn't a jump of pure pleasure, getting up the ramp on the back. So, like when you died here, when you fell down here, you didn't just play back up. You reasonably
Right.
respawned.
Yeah.
So, which is only a red flag if the rest of it is really. It's a bit of a red flag, but the rest of it is. If the rest of it is basically easy, then it's fine.
No, but that first jump is a lot harder in its current form than
You
now
could
that
just. You could make the back uniformly rampy. Or you could
Does
put
that make it
checkpoints.
easier?
Oh, maybe it makes it harder.
Yeah, because then you have to get up on the diagonal.
Yeah. You could.
Maybe if you make one side rampy, so it's not uniformly rampy. You have a flat bit to land on, but like instead of having to go diagonal onto it, you can go straight onto it. So
What
yeah,
if it was this?
okay, that seems a lot easier. It's
Right.
probably a lot more traditional question mark. I mean,
But I think you like.
yeah, I think this is fine. I think like I'm not trying to make the world's most interesting platforming challenge here. It's just kind of spiders.
Well.
Yes, works.
Okay.
And then this jump is okay. I need to remember what happens here.
Yeah.
This one is diagonal onto there. Okay, that's actually pretty doable now as well, this jump. And then up onto here and onto the tree. Oh, don't fall off the tree.
I fell off. But now when I fall off, it's fine. I'm not reaching for the respawn button.
Yeah. Oh.
Because the other one was fine. Like the jump was fine and interesting, but it just takes a certain amount of toil, like effort.
Yeah.
Okay, Can I do it? No. What's that? Big question is. Well.
What's that? Which is the jumping and jumping spider?
This truck fits it.
Okay.
And so once you, like, it took you a couple of tries to get across, right?
It took me, of the last 3 times I did it, I got it the first time and the third time.
Okay.
I'm 60% on it at the moment. And then this jump. Maybe there's a. I've never thought of Oeuf like sequences in that way. Like, what is the percentage I get each jump, and then you like multiply those, and then that's the
Right, and once you're doing this is some sort of oh dear. But it's pretty fair here. It's not a long route, and or rather, what's significant is if you're dying late a lot and it's hard bits later, then that's worse than having a super hard thing at the start and having the rest be really easy.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the palm tree jump is maybe tough. I'm 0 for 2 on my last attempts, even though I managed to get it first time. Okay, I think this one is just a matter of making sure you're... Oops. Let me try this one. Sorry, I'm just rolling my egg around. Oops, sorry. I'll get out of your way. I'm over here. You can give it a shot.
Okay, so trying to jump directly onto the upper part of the hand.
I think the palm tree one might...
The jump from the palm tree is tricky.
Yeah, that's the one that's tough. I managed to get it first try, but I think that was a bit of luck, and I haven't managed to get it in the next 2.
So then, maybe the idea of making the leaves longer wasn't such a bad idea.
Okay, I am... What's the word for it? I'm 3 for 4 on the first cross arm jump, so I think that one's pretty reasonable.
These palm bits comically big now. Oh, and is that bad? This is like.
Oops! Somehow I still fumbled it.
This feels better. This feels less high stress.
Yeah, I think this is fun. Let me do a whole run again. Okay, so up the ramp. Okay. I am now 3 for 5 on that first jump.
3 for 5.
Not too bad.
The rest is now substantially easier, so it's...
I do like that if you don't have the momentum to get onto that leg, you often will just fall onto the first bit, like here.
Right.
There is some lenience to getting this one.
Okay, I can do it, but that involves, altering my trajectory while doing it.
Okay, I'm 4 for 6.
Yeah.
Guessing the palm tree part is not too hard if I just don't do something. Okay, yeah, that's pretty.
It's not hard, but it is mildly engaging, I think. Okay.
I'll just chuck a star here and call it a day.
Yeah. I think it's thing. Also, you have to pick music.
Oh, music. Wait, where should I put the music? On top of the first spider?
Just you enclose the whole area. Pick a track and then find a track you like, and then just enclose the whole area with it.
How do I place this again? I've forgotten.
So you go to you press the back tick key, the key to the left of the 1 on your keypad
Yeah.
to swap modes, and then you press 2 to go to the area thing, and it's the first tool on the toolbar.
I see.
You can either pick tracks by doing the drop down, but actually the fastest way is just to delete it and replace it over and over again, because every time you place it, it picks a random track and auto plays it. Which is a bit perverse, but it works.
Road salmon is a bit too dramatic for this one. You find something a little bit playful. A lot of the Oeuf soundtrack is quite melancholic.
But what?
Melancholic.
Yeah. Rainy.
Oh, mosquito love is cute. And it is love.
Yeah. Yeah. that fits jumping spiders better than the act. There's a spider love track as well. But it doesn't really fit jumping spiders. It should be non-jumping spider love.
Oh, I just I moved it something.
You moved? Oh, what happened to you deleted it?
It's on the other side by accident. I don't really know how it happened.
On the other side.
It's like tucked between the second spider's back legs.
The music box? The music object? I don't see the
Yeah.
music object. I guess you can undo and it'll move back. I don't see a music object here at all. I think you're just making stuff up.
No, I see a music object. Wait, let me send
Oh,
a
I see it
picture.
now. It's back now. Okay.
Oh, maybe that was just a sync issue. How do I move this without making it do weird things?
Oh, did you post it in general? Just an egg.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Sorry. How am I supposed to move this music box?
Like I don't. So this, it feels like we must be out of sync. I'm a little bit.
Oh, I'll take a photo of it.
Yeah.
That's where I see it.
Editor. Oh, yeah. It's not. Oh boy. Okay, we're out of sync. Did you send me your logs? Are you on Windows or Mac?
I'm on Windows right now.
All right. So in the editor, if you've opened underneath the sync to Steam button, there's or underneath the save button, there's the level name dropdown, and to the right of it, there's a folder icon, which opens the folder in Explorer, the level folder. And so if you
button.
Oh, if you press tab, it unlocks your mouse when you're in the editor.
So that little folder.
Yeah, if you hit the folder icon, it'll open your user levels directory. And now if you go up a folder, then you'll see beside the user levels folder, there's a logs folder.
Yep, found it.
And in here,
And then,
there should be a network underscore test.log file that's 0 kilobytes.
yes, there is a
All
0
right.
kilobytes.
So if you just copy and paste this in place, it'll create the. It says 0 kilobytes because it's writing to all the time and hasn't updated. But if you just copy and paste the file, then you'll get like the sealed version of it that will have a definite size.
Ah,
And if you just
yes.
drag that into as a DM, then I will be able to see it. Hopefully. Oh man, I just dropped something between the keys on my keyboard.
Oh no, worst feeling.
Well, at least it's a shallow keyboard, so it's just need to let it. There we go. Play pachinko for a little bit, and then it'll come out. Think it's out. Ah, cool. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Check that out later. Oh, right. If you're out of sync, leave and come back. That's probably the safest thing to do.
All right. Cool.
Oh.
Multiplayer. I mean, now that I know what song I'm looking for, it's probably easy to just redo the thing anyway.
Yeah.
The droplets on the camera when the world is loading are so big.
What is?
The droplets on the camera when things are still loading.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, I see the music box behind them still now.
This one, though. This
Oh.
is a different one, yeah.
It's playing wrong music though. Yeah.
That was on the other side from where yours was. I'm just going to make an issue.
Active, get rid of that. Wait, the box, is the box resizable or is it always a 3x3x3?
You can resize it. That's what the white squares on the side middles of the sides are for. Or you can change it via the properties box when you have it selected. There we go.
And change it to mosquito.
Maybe I've already even fixed this. Good to have it here anyway. Okay, it detected a desync and it wasn't correctly syncing, and I think that's one of the things I fixed. So just be working next time.
I've mosquito loved this area.
That was it, yeah.
Nice. Time for one last run. Okay, nice. First try on the last one.
Cool.
Jumping spider courtship. Yeah.
It's good to give things obvious names. So if you have a different, I think what else could it be called?
I think it's a good name.
Oh, I got it.
Lucky you.
The way to prevent terrible cheesing like this is to raise it up 1 or 2 squares, but you don't need to.
Oh, so you have to jump to get the star.
So you have to stop and jump. You
I'll
decide
move it up when.
if you want to do that or not.
Sucks. Very sucks. There should be something over here.
All right. This is all very unfinalized. Is this the right route to get to the area downstairs, or not? How did you get over there? This was pure skirting along the side.
Yeah, that just seemed. It's actually not that hard to get.
That's actually kind of fun. Yeah, you could just do a little. You could even just put a star there.
And you maybe just need a tiny cavity to make that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it just for. Oops, I tried it just for fun, and it seemed not too hard to do it.
Yeah, and I would then just block it from above. Oh, yellow! Welcome, yellow. Yeah, if you want to make a little cave there. It doesn't even need to be very far in, right? It could just be, it's visible from there.
Oh, come on, don't. Nice. I'm still on here. Okay. I think it's definitely doable to get there. Then just...
Well, I'm wondering what's possible here. Also, generally, this sort of what the exact boundary of the hole should be is it's all very flexible. But if you make this cave where it is, then that I guess fixes some of the geometry here, which is nice.
Yeah, love doing things that make arbitrary decisions finally.
I'm trying to get the map finished, so this helps the map get finished.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really want a deep cave here. I feel like just a little grotto fine.
Yeah.
And just put the star.
I agree.
Whoa, what just happened?
Oh, did you get any messages on the screen saying that something happened?
No, I deleted one more block and I didn't realize that opened it out into the road. So nothing bad happened. It's just like,
you mean into the right? There's some yeah. Which I guess you don't want to break into.
no.
But you can
So
you can do stuff like this, right? And this is functionally identical.
Oh yeah, good point. But I can't put the star back there because it doesn't think there's enough room for it.
Actually, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Right, this room here. Maybe it needs to be decorated. Maybe you could just put like a bump in the wall, and that's fine as well. Yeah, like this is all very unfinished.
Something that could be fun for this room, I don't know if it's excessive, is like the decoration is when you're going down this road, there are like, I don't know, circa like 5 or so just like holes in the wall with a star in them. And then all of them have some external route.
Right. Yeah. So, but you want to be able to see them. They'd be more visible from outside, actually. It could be pleasing to see them from inside, and it could be pleasing to see them from outside, but you'd want them to be accessible, and they're probably going to be accessible from upstairs, and from over here. But yeah. I think that might be a nice bit. I think you're right. So if you want to do that, you can put at least one and then see what happens. See if more find their way in.
All right. I guess I'll start by opening this one as a visible star. Just see what happens.
Try to do it here then. Think. So this one, I think the holes in the distract a little bit from the being in the room. So I think,
I think not in the main room. I was thinking just the highway bit of it.
yeah.
But maybe there's not easy way to put lots of stars in the highway bit. I don't think. I agree that there shouldn't be a hole around that one.
Let's look at this here.
Oh, you just added this, and this is something from the little one.
Yeah.
Little guy.
Yeah, I don't know if it would benefit from having just a bit more run up. But... Just a little bit more. There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
you got it either way. Yeah, just something small.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's good to give that. Oh, the star got renamed? Weird. The dancing spider star.
Oh. It was not me.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I hit undo too many times once or something like this. Dancing spider.
Courtship.
Courtship. Yeah, it's that's good. It's a pleasing failure state. I think.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Cute.
We can leave the hole here for now and see if anyone else adds anything more or see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, we can easily seal it up if we just decide we
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm still assuring I'm getting it. Nice. Dancing spider abyss ledge. What a pleasing sequence of words that almost sounds like a rap password.
Right, all of the area names are inspired by these. What 3 words? You know, the address specified by.
Yeah.
3 words.
I mean, to find yourself in the desert, that does sound like a reasonable way. I was about to be like, "Whoa, what's this giant hole in the floor?" And then I realized it's the mirror of the giant hole in the floor with the lighthouse.
Oh right, yeah, it's very, very problematic. So, and it's very confusing. Okay, so the thing on the side of the lighthouse is meant to be this. So how do you do 2 little jumping spiders on the side of the lighthouse?
Yeah, that's actually quite cute.
Wait.
Aww.
Or square them up? Oh, squared is better, I think.
Yeah, squared is good.
There we go.
That's cute. Are you trying to get up?
That's advanced. It's possible, but it's advanced strategy.
Wait, can't you do it indirectly pretty easily?
Indirectly.
So if you go on, like go on this one, and then do the diagonal jump to the green block. Oops.
Oh, actually, doing it indirectly in this way is doable though. Yeah.
You just get to, yeah. Oops. If you don't.
There's lots of ways of getting to them.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. This room looks very fun, by the way. I haven't explored it properly yet, but
it's like fallen out of sync heavily with the main world. But once the main world is settled and sort of finished, then I'll go back and I'll tidy it up. But it was very fun to do.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Is yours present? Is your level present? No, not yet. Or is it? No, it should be. It's annoying that it's mirrored. It makes it very confusing. I think this is yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is yours here. It's just 2 blocks.
It's got the little ramp as a reference.
Some of these I've removed, I think. Yeah, so I'll need to go through everything again.
It's cute though. It's a very It reminds me of those like. This is really random. It reminds me of those like jungle playgrounds. There's like indoor playgrounds.
Yeah.
Loved those as a kid. I like that the race looks fully doable here as well.
Oh, have you done that? Oh, it's a good race. Let's go for a race. Give me a second.
Wait, the indoor one here, or the outdoor one?
The small indoor race. Oh, here we go. There's a starting checkpoint.
Okay.
You can have the lead.
Very start. Wait, okay. Is there any way to race this? Like really?
Yeah. Okay. The race is on. I guess there has to be an honor system with regards to.
Wait, what the hell? I fell through the floor.
You fell through the floor?
No.
Yeah.
There is a hole somewhere around here that you can just fall through entirely. The race passes over that hole. Oh, okay. I'm actually really bad at this mini race. Let me try it one more time. The bit where the road gets like non-continuous is the bit where I first start.
The road is always continuous.
Oh, I mean the bit here where it sort of like angles itself around. Wait, where does it go? Oh, okay, it goes down. Then it goes up here. Then across here. I need some momentum. Bruh, where's my momentum? Okay, there we go. Okay. No.
So, floppy platforms are
Easy to miss.
But I'm happy that the race track still works as a track. I thought it would just not work, but it's basically raceable. Let's see what Yellow is up to. Yellow's over by the pyramid.
Nice. Mini race end.
Congratulations.
That's cute. I like that it's just a checkpoint, not a star.
Right. The thing about checkpoints is if you race, then you get a notification when somebody hits the checkpoint, so you can see who's won.
Oh, that's so true. All right, Oh, the train looks fun. There is lots of stuff that looks very fun to explore.
Yeah, the train is very nicely rendered.
And
Really nice
the
color.
steam being a climbable challenge is also cool. Alright, I might dash just so that I'm not super sleep deprived all every day of the week.
Alright,
But
well, it
have
was
fun.
great hanging out. Good stuff with the spiders, and I'll catch you later.
Yeah, see you around. Bye.
Yeah, rest well. Right, it's after midnight. Oh. Doesn't need to have a smooth surface on the outside at all. Well, was needed. Just a mistake. Totally stuck. I don't know if you're watching the stream. If somebody could just come here, anyone could come here and give me a nudge. Be of help. Less. better, but first. Totally dropped. All right, so there's technically okay. There's one area left. Any suggestions as to what to do with the final area? I don't know. Do I have CMake? I don't think I have CMake installed. What about PowerShell? Oh, I do have CMake installed. And I don't have it installed here? I do. I don't want to run the test. I just want to do a new build. Um, one area left. Technically two. Also, I think there might be some areas that need a bit more work. Not so many now. This year, well, yeah, letter blocks. What do we do with letter blocks? Oh, no. I don't know how to get this working. So this card has a really bright LED on the back, and I like the idea of having this show the like a game and puzzle script kind of a background color. So having the case light up with the background color of the game could be a nice feature, I think. But yeah, it's weird. So seeing this with a little touch screen underneath, which it's meant actually in the end it'll be this with the controls underneath, but this is almost playable for a bunch of games. So I'd almost be tempted to find an even smaller like square screen and have the controls underneath. But I don't think that exists as a commodity thing. So I guess maybe I should count myself lucky, but it would be tempting. Already have one nice addition today. Oh, see what happens here. This area isn't really reachable yet. Tricky. Oh, it's one of the things where it's going to be easier to jump as we go. Oh, wait, maybe the easiest thing is going to be to approach this from an angle. Not that easy either. This isn't... I guess this chat, this is... I'll wait to see how yellow does. How yellow does, I can... No point in interrupting the flow. There's nothing on the other side here. Something could be done on the other side also. Maybe? Maybe not. This path feels weird. Is there something that we can do here? Oh, right, this is downstairs here, right? Tustra's path. Oh, I forgot all about this. Gosh, there are some underworld things here, but they're specific. I almost feel like deliberately cutting things off so you don't have the sense of being part of a big underworld. Alright. So, I might head off now for the evening. I have lots of stuff to do in the morning. So, I guess I will do that. Yeah. Let's see if anyone is streaming right now. So, thanks everyone for the very lovely company. I'll leave this server streaming for a while. Oh wait, this could become a end of road challenge. Interesting. I don't know where this comes from. Just stuff. Oh, I know. Okay, the end of road challenge is to go up into the air. Right. Oh, yeah. So that doesn't need to be here. That could be at the end of any road that I might like. Okay. So let's save this. Go to the next version. I'm gonna head off. you all about. Maybe tomorrow evening at the same time. Let's see. Night night.